Silius are basically Mega Man, right?
Basically. Well, there's some Mega Man elements, maybe, perhaps, just a little bit. Journey to Silius. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Timing starts on movement. Thank you for the good luck. Alright, and we're going to go right about now. Okay. So here's Journey to Silius. It's very... I would say it's kind of a combination of Mega Man and Contra. Very run and gunny. But also at the end of each level, you fight a mini-boss before the real boss. Alright. Serious. And you get a weapon drop from that boss. Wow, that is not a good start. Alright, let me explain how speed works in this game. I jumped too early there, by the way. That's why I died. So, when you're running normally, just holding right, you go between a speed of 22 and 27. And what you're trying to do is you want to stay at 27, right? I mean, that's faster than 22. But that was a rough first level. So what you have to do is you have to hold up. For whatever reason, up locks your speed in this game. You can even moonwalk by holding up. It's a wonderful little thing to do when you're waiting for the forever first boss to actually spawn. But there's a lot of instances where you switch between top speed and just regular speed, especially in the first stage. It's pretty integral in the first stage. Not so much later. Second stage has a few spots as well, but you actually have to switch back and forth to either delay just long enough to not get into a pit like I did before, or or make sure you do make certain jumps that you wouldn't be able to normally make by not going top speed. That's the first boss, nice and easy. As you see, we got the machine gun from that boss, and we used it on that boss. Every mini-boss you're going to see when I kill them, they're going to drop a little orb, or I might already be on top of it. But you do get a new weapon every stage. And you hit start, and you get to select it from a wonderful different weapons menu. Alright, so a lot of this game, you're going to see some damage boosting going on. There's definitely some damage boosting in this stage. Alright, we've got top speed there. Got to kill this little guy before we can move on. It's really hard to avoid this guy's hit. Even when you duck in front of him, he'll hit you almost all the time. The first boss is projectiles, which is just that boss. Seem to have a much smaller hitbox. I don't know why that guy's hitbox got boosted up when he shoots, but pity. Alright, dying actually was very unfortunate, because there's 2 death warps you want to do in this game, and after you die 3 times, you continue, there you game over. So I'll try to do the next stage death warp if I can, and if it doesn't go well, I'll probably just game over anyways to try it on stage 4. Because I like to show them off when it's possible. They're really neat. They're only found out how to do manipulated recently. They've been known about for years, but it wasn't until recent that we figured out just how to do them. And that shout out goes to CL Chambers, who did an excellent job researching it. He's got endless tutorials on how it's done and explanations, so shout outs to CL Chambers. Alright, that's the second boss. He's a piece of cake. Most of the bosses are pretty much a joke in this game. Alright, so this is the first stage we look for death warps on. Oop, a little too far there. Oh, that was a troll bullet. There's not a whole lot of RNG in this game, except for certain enemies will either shoot or move at a different time, and it kind of screws you up. Alright, we're gonna take a safer death warp here. You want to get hit by that blue laser, though, because it does a lot of damage. Alright. So how the death warp works is you have to actually scroll the screen to a certain point to the left when you come down. Let's try to get on that pixel. Alright, what you want to do is do a 1 frame movement here. That's why I'm flicking the controller. Okay, that should be good. That should get the best death warp. You want to go to the end of the screen, and for whatever reason, when you jump and go 1 frame... Yep, that was the best death warp. So very nice. Very nice. Oh, let's hope we don't die in the hallway going up here. Good death warp. But you're trying to do a 1 frame tap to the left while you're jumping, and for whatever reason, this raises the checkpoint value in the game immensely. And it'll just keep flying up. Okay. I was gonna do the fast strats here, but it's just not gonna happen, so we'll play it a little safer here with what little health we have left. The fast strat through this hallway is very difficult to pull off consistently. It's one of the harder, like, just movement strats in the game to pull off. Alright, so we got homing missiles from that last boss, which we're gonna use here. Alright, let's see if we get the fast kill on this boss. Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Whew, that was really close. We game over there, we go back to the beginning of that stage. We didn't quite get the fast kill, but we got most of it. Alright, we're gonna game over here because I do want to try the death warp. The death warp is really neat. And actually, in this stage, the old world record for this game was 10:20.9, I want to say. 10 minutes and 20 seconds. In these death warps, now in the game, the new record is under 9 minutes. It's 8:58 at the moment. So the death warps save a very significant amount of time in the game. It's really fun just showing them off, even if I don't really save much time by taking a game over there. That's even if I get it. This death warp is 50-50. The other one's guaranteed. This one is not. But it's the same way. When you go down the elevator and then head left, for whatever reason, if you get that 1 frame flick, which I got. So now I got a 50% chance to get the death warp right. We're gonna go to a safer death warp spot. There's actually, you can dive right after doing it. Oop, that's... Well, let's see how we go. Alright, we did get the death warp. I did. We got the second best death warp in the game. In this stage. So we still save a pretty significant amount of time. I didn't mean to die that early, but it honestly didn't affect it at all, so we're okay. We actually got the best death warp and the second best death warp, so that's pretty solid in the death warp category. I'll take it. Coin flip in our favor. Alright. We'll turn around swag, I believe Prissy came up with that strat. I want to say Prissy came up with that strat. I remember somebody did during the Big 20. But it's helpful. Alright, there we go. Alright, this boss is real simple. We're not gonna go for the fast kill at all here. You need a lot of health for the fast kill. It's a little too scary. But the boss, real simple. Just shoot it twice when the thing opens, missiles, and we're good to go. Alright, we got both death warps. That's pretty awesome. And of course, we get the Silius song in the auto-scroller in Stage 5. So I'm pretty excited about how the death warps went in this run. I really am. Whoop! Almost a little too far. Don't fall in the cheese, man. Yeah, Prissy came up with that little swag turnaround. Saves probably saves a few frames. And it's free, so why not do it? Alright, everybody, yep, it's your sour pleases in chat. It is the Silius song. I always get scared of that part. You can get glitched and run into it and die. But now, look at that swag moonwalk right to the music. Let's do it. Such swag. Yeah, it does end on an auto-scroller, which is a little odd, but I mean, you gotta fill up the time somehow, I guess. So this next boss also has a quick kill, frame perfect. If you hit it, you save 41.5 seconds, I believe. I'll go for it. Why not? Everything else has gone pretty well in this run besides stage 1, so we'll go for it. If you miss it the bad way, you end up losing like another minute. So let's hope we don't do that. But quick kill is frame perfect. It's pretty rough. All right, there we go. I'm about to be on the boss. Let's do it. All right, 3 shots here. Oh! Frame too early. I'll take it, though. I had to give it a shot. Everything else was going so well in this run. It's actually faster now to switch back to my main gun, shoot this one down, and save all my grenade shots for the final boss. This is Skynet, by the way. Did I mention that this was a... this was supposed to be a Terminator game? I bet no one's heard of that. Not yet, anyways. But yeah, this is supposed to be technically Skynet that you're fighting. And the last boss is, well, it's kind of obvious. We have coming up here, time is when my movement ends. I will say, I will moonwalk until my movement stops. Just get up in his face. Alright, and... time. You know, for dying in stage 1 and forcing a game over, that turned out to be a really strong run. I'm pretty happy with that. And I got the glitch and saved the 40 seconds, 11:05. That would have been a near world record, or former world record. Thank you for the GG. Did we get any fly donations during that run?
Not yet, but